Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Maddie of Maddie's Crochet Corner. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you everything that I crocheted recently, and recently as in the past 2 weeks, which honestly, I'm super surprised with how much I was able to get done. I would have to say it has to be at least over $500 of stock. I have 2 bins full, well, I have a bin and then a box, but the box is kind of overflowing. And then I have things scattered here and there around my room. So the first bin I'm going to go ahead and show you guys is from the first week. Yeah. It's mainly a whole bunch of bigger plushies. Not like overly big, but like good size, my larger size items. So this is it completely. It is full. Like obviously there's a little bit of space, but it's still really full, and I'm happy with how much I was able to make in 1 week. I do not know most of these patterns. If I do know who it is by, then I'll go ahead and say it. But if you have any questions about any of the patterns I use, feel free to leave a comment down below and I will answer it and give you guys the link to the pattern. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first item, also this is not in the order that I made them, it's just whatever's at the top of the bin. So the first item is going to be the Loaf Cats by Annie Caraway Arts on Etsy. I absolutely love this pattern. It sells really well for me at markets. Most of the time I do sell out, and that's probably bringing like 5 with me, and then I'll sell for the most part all of them. And then, so yeah, I went ahead and I made 3 of them in the first week. I actually really love this one, how it changes from black to gray. But yeah, they're super cute and I absolutely love them. Next up, we have some cows. So I went ahead and did 2 different kinds of them. The first pattern is my own. It is not released yet. I do plan on releasing it soon. There's a couple things I do need to tweak on them, like first of all the ears, but I absolutely loved this yarn. It was one of the new yarns that I had gotten from Joann's before they closed. I had gotten it on sale. As you can probably tell, my yarn stash is stocked, but I'm probably gonna end up ordering more regardless. But yeah, so this one is my pattern. I do hope to have a tester call up for it soon, probably after my market. I do have my chicken pattern in the works right now, and it's going to be released next week. I am so excited for that. But yeah, so I have this cow, and then I have a mini version of it, which I do not remember who the pattern is by, but if you guys want it, let me know. But it's just a cute little black cow with white spots. I actually really like this one. It turned out super cute. For the most part, it is no sew. The only part you had to sew together was I'm pretty sure you had to sew the head together. You did have to sew the head together, and then I did sew on the spot. There was color changes for the spot, but I personally do not favor color changing for the spots. But I also really liked how in this pattern you worked the snout into it. Yeah, it's the first time I've ever done that, but I really like this. It turned out super cute. Next up, we have this adorable bunny. This was the first time I ever used Sweet Snuggles Light. Wait, is it Sweet Snuggles Light? I know it's a Sweet Snuggles, but if you guys know what it is, then yeah. But I absolutely love this. I do have 2 other colors that if I have the time in the next day or so, I might go ahead and make more bunnies. This is my no-sew bunny pattern. I do not think I have this pattern up, so hopefully I will do a tester call for it soon. If you guys are interested, let me know. But I absolutely love this one. She is so darling, so precious. Next up, I was feeling super duper bored. I did not know what to make, so I had a friend suggest something to make, and it was a panda with green and purple, which I actually really like how it turned out. This pattern is also designed by the same designer of the black cow that I showed you, which it is adorable. I absolutely love it. Maybe I'll make more in the future, but yeah, it is super adorable. Next up, I have this adorable giraffe. This is the first time I think that I've ever made a giraffe in this style before. Normally I'll use my pattern to do it, just like a standing one, with the 2 legs instead of all 4. But I actually really liked how this turned out. I did make another one. That one was blue and white, but that one was for a custom order. I do not know if I have a video for it, but if I do, I'll go ahead and insert it right now. But yeah, this is super, super cute, and I just love how it turned out. I do want to make more in the future, because like, look at it. I love it so much. Next up, we have a mermaid. This week, I only made one of them, but I did make another one, which you'll see in a bit when I get into week 2. But this is the one I made. This is something I do want to go ahead and make at least 2 more of before my market. If I can get that done, which fingers crossed I can. But yes, I'm so excited for this. I know that they will sell just because it's Hawaii and we're surrounded by ocean. So yes, I went ahead and made a mermaid. Next up, we have some jellyfish. We have 2 of my mini jellyfish that I have. I do not have this pattern up yet, but I'm hoping to have it up soon as a free pattern and also as a YouTube tutorial. But it depends on when I get to it, because you can probably tell I have so many patterns that I need to get done. But I have these 2, and I prefer to put the felt eyes on it just because people buy them for their babies, which I always recommend jellyfish for babies because, you know, the legs, and babies really like the legs. But yeah, so I have 2 of my mini jellyfish pattern, and then I have 2 of my regular jellyfish pattern. This one you can find up on my Etsy, but I just did like the mama and daddy versions of the smaller ones. That's what I normally do with my jellyfish, is do a small version and then a large version as well for them, just to give people options. But yeah, so I have these 2. Next up, we have my Jacques the Chicken pattern, which by the time this video is posted should be out, so go ahead and check it out on my Etsy. This was the second one I ever made. I actually sold the first one like at the first market I ever brought it to, so here's hoping this one sells on Sunday as well. But yeah, I absolutely love it. Just a little bit more about this pattern. The only thing that you have to sew on is the beak, the wattles, and then the comb, and then everything else is sewn into it, like the wings and everything. I really like this pattern. I need to make more of them. I wish I had time to do it, which, to be honest, I probably spent too much time scrolling on my phone. But yeah, absolutely love this one, and go ahead and check out the pattern. Next up, we have 2 blue healers. This is the first time I ever made this pattern, or like any blue healer at all, and I absolutely love it. It turned out super, super cute. My parents have been telling me for so long to make some blue healers, so I finally did it. I ordered the felt from Etsy. I've been trying to buy from more Crochet or any other small businesses on Etsy just to help support them. And then the pattern is by Lumi L Art on Etsy. I absolutely love her pattern, so go ahead and check this one out. I do want to make the brown version of it, the sister, I think, after this market, just because I know it will sell at my normal market that I go to on Sundays. But yeah, I am excited to see how well these sell on my market. Next up, we have 5 of these chickens, and I do have more bodies somewhere that I will be finishing up before I leave my market, just because I will need more. But I have 5 in this color. It was a skein of yarn. This is all from the same skein of yarn. I was doing how much I could crochet from one skein, and this was from that one. As you could tell, the yarn slowly faded into a lighter gray. And then I have 2 more chickens in this color, which I absolutely love this color. You could probably tell. I also made a loaf cat out of it. But yeah, it's super, super cute. I do have mini loaf cats that do still need to be stuffed and added the details to, which we'll see if I get to that. I have lots of whips I want to go ahead and finish just to like help fill my booth up. But yeah, I have these 2 chickens. And then I have these 3 mini kittens, which I believe was a free pattern on Etsy. I did not put the whiskers on it, to be honest, because honestly I think they look fine without them. I don't know, what is your opinion? Let me fix the ears. They kind of got all smushed in the container. But this is what they look like. I absolutely love them. If I have a smaller yarn that I think they would make the perfect keychains for. But yeah, tell me if you think I should put whiskers on it the next time I make it, but I think they're really cute. The next up, I was not feeling like creating anything on my list that I had made. So I went ahead and made this tiny little mushroom. I only have one of them, so it's just going to be like a one-off for this one market, just because I do not have time to make other ones. So he's going to be all by his lonesome, but that's alright. And then the last thing I have to round off week 1 was this adorable dragon. His name is Riddick. I absolutely love how he turned out. I started making a second one, which is right here. It is almost done. It looks like it's going to be slightly bigger than this one just because the yarn was slightly thicker, even though it was both Bernat Velvet. But I absolutely love how this one turned out. As you can tell, this one is not finished yet. It still needs a leg. I have the wings crocheted already. They just need to add those. So it needs a leg, the wings added onto it, and then the tail, and then the like detailing right here. I haven't decided if I want to do like fluffy yarn or just do how this one is. I don't know. We'll see when I get to it. I do hopefully want to finish this either at the market or the night before it. But yeah, this one is super, super cute. And also this one, I love it so, so much. I definitely want to make a girl version of it in like pink for the main body color. Probably like, I don't know, white for the horns and the little paws. And then like a darker red for the ears and wings, and then this detailing. But yeah, this is so, so cute, and I cannot wait to make more of them. So that is the first week done, and on to the second one. Okay, I did not have any extra bins, so I had to put it into an Amazon box, which is totally fine, but I made so much of it. I was kind of surprised. Most of them, not most of them, probably around half of them or a quarter of them are whips, just because I wanted to get those out of the way, and it gave me a chance to fill up my booth. So this one was a whip. I actually finished this one yesterday. I had the hat done. I just needed to add the body and then all the details like the eyes, the little stem, and the seeds. But I absolutely love this one. This one is a free pattern on Instagram, but it's so cute and derpy looking. And then once again, I was bored and did not know what to make, so a friend suggested to make a chicken leg, which is what I did. It turned out a lot cuter than I thought it would. I had it without the smile, and I was like, it's missing it. It needs the smile. But this one is super, super cute. I cannot remember who it is by, but I did get it on Etsy. But it's so cute. Next up, we have the other loaf cat I was talking about. I accidentally made another one in the same exact color as the last one, which was not intended, but is completely fine. Nothing wrong with having an extra color. So I'm just going to have it in my backstock container that I'll have for any like duplicates and everything. And then I'll just pull it out if the other one sells. And then we have countless bees. I'm pretty sure there's like 6 of them, so I guess that's not countless. But I have 6 bees. This is my own pattern. It is no-sew. I do plan on having a tutorial up soon. I just need to find the time to film them. But yeah, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then I do have another 4 that I am bringing with me, but that's in like my previous stock that I already had. So I will have 10 in total at my booth. Next up, we have whales, which this is my no-sew pattern. It is available on my Etsy, and I think I have the free pattern up on my Instagram as well if you guys want to go check that out. So I think I made 16 of these, and then I have 1 I need to finish it, and then I'll bring 20 to my market because I have 3 in my previous market stock already. But yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, where is the rest of them? 15, 16, and I'm pretty sure that is all 16 of them. Next up, we do have some scrums. So we have 5 scrums in total that I'm bringing with me. I did want to make some stitches, so I might make the bodies and then just finish them at the market. But yeah, I have 5 of these girls that are going to be coming with me to my market. So here's 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5. Here is the other mermaid I was talking about. I am just using up all of my yarn that I have in balls. As you can probably tell right there, it is a mess, so I will be filming a clean up my yarn section with me because I have a whole bunch more yarn right here too that does need to be put away. But here is the second mermaid that I was talking about, and honestly I think I like the other one better than this one, but it's fine. Some little girl or whoever is gonna find them adorable. And apparently I did make one more loaf cat, which I completely forgot about, but here it is. Oh, I actually really like these colors. It turned out so cute. And then I have a whole bunch of axolotls, which you guys could probably tell who the pattern is by. It is by Crochet Grove, and you can get this pattern either as a pack with the rest of your axolotl patterns or pretty sure by itself. But yeah, this is by Crochet Grove over on Etsy, and I made 6 of them. So here is 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then the last main plushie thing that we will get into before we get into all of the like keychains and other little things that I will be bringing with me is turtles. I made so many turtles to bring with me. I'm kind of surprised by how much I made. I had beforehand, before my trip to Oklahoma, made a whole bunch of turtle shells and turtle parts to bring with me. So that is what all of this is made out of, at least for the most part. 5 of them, I believe. So here is one that we have made. This pattern is a free tutorial on YouTube that I think is by like Rose and Lily Amigurumi that I found way back when I first started crocheting, and then I've slowly adapted it into a loso pattern. So I figured out a way to sew the fins into the body and then as well as the tail. So the only thing that you have to sew on is the head. But yeah, I made a total, I think, 7 of them. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's the first one. Let's hold them all. 6 and 7. So here is all 7 of the turtles that I made. These are so cute. I cannot get over it. And then I was gonna make some strawberry keychains, but I don't know. I didn't end up liking the pattern that I used, so I moved on to something else. Alrighty, so the next thing I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys is all of the keychains that I made. Most of these were whips that I had found and that needed to be finished, and then added the chain to, so that's what I'm gonna be showing you. So I have 3 of these star one that their panels just needed to be sewn together. It needed to be stuffed, and then the chain needed to be added to them. So I have 3 of them in total, and I'm pretty sure I freehanded this pattern, but I could be wrong. I made these like months and months ago, and just now finishing them. And then I have this 1B1 that it just needed to be finished, stuffed, and closed, and then the chain needed to be added to them. So I only have 1B keychain that I'm going to be bringing with me. And then I have 6 Octo keychains. I went ahead and made these out of the Sweet Snuggles that I used from Michael's. And so I have 2 of these purple Octo ones. I have, that is a pink one. I have 2 of these white Octo ones. And then this pattern, I did go ahead and just freehanded it. I do plan on sharing the pattern with you guys eventually as like a bundle with my whale, my jellyfish, my octo, my bee. All of it's going to be as a bundle for y'all. And then these are the pink ones, which these ones are really cute, but I think the purple ones are my favorite. The last keychains that we have, the last container at least, are these pop-up mushroom ones. I'm too lazy to add the spots on. I could not be bothered. I do not remember who the pattern is by, but all of these ones, they just need to be stuffed and then closed, and then the chain need to be added on. So I have 3 of these that I'm going to be taking with me to my market. And then these ones were not whips. I just knew that I really wanted to bring them with me to a market just because I really like them. I saw them on Pinterest, I believe, and it's like, okay, I'm going to make a couple of them. So I have these 3 puff flower keychains that I'm going to be bringing with me. This pattern was free on YouTube. I think it was like the first one I saw. But yeah, these ones are super cute. Kind of wish I was able to make more, but that's alright. And then we have my Lily of the Valley ones. I have 3 other ones that I need to go ahead and finish. They just need to be, I just need to hide the ends on them and then add the chain to them. But I actually really love these ones. I usually make pink ones and blue ones as well as the white ones, but I think the white ones are my favorite. And then the last keychain, I actually didn't make it in these 2 weeks, but I found it in my whip bin. It's just my normal butterfly keychain that I bring with me to my markets. So that is all of the keychains that I'm going to be bringing with me. And then I'm going to be bringing some bookmarks with me as well. These ones were whips. They just needed to be finished off, and then the display needed to be done. I wasn't completely sure how I was going to display my keychains, but I ended up deciding on doing this. These ones I just cut by hand eventually after this, so I kind of did it like last minute. I will be finding a better way to do it, probably printing them in the future, but as of right now, this is what we have. So I have 1 pink flower bookmark, one yellow flower bookmark, and then I have 3 of these leaf bookmarks, which I actually have one for my own book where, so when you put it inside of the book, the leaves will stick up, and it's super cute. So in total, I'm going to be bringing 5 bookmarks with me. And then as more filler items, I'm going to be bringing my book sleeves with me. So I currently have 3 of them that are finished and packaged up into their little like tags. Wrapping, whatever you want to call them. So I have 3 of them done. And then I do have another 3 that need to be finished. They need their button and then the wrap itself to go around it for the button. So I have 3 of them. I have this black and white one. These ones are whips, so, but I did finish like tying in all of the ends. And then I have this pink one, which I think this one is my favorite. And then I have this green one. So hopefully I can get those ones finished. Why are you crooked? But yeah, hopefully I can get those ones finished before my market. It should only take me about half an hour to do those 3 and then to put the wrapping around them as well. So yeah, I still have quite a bit done, quite a bit more that I need to get done. I keep skipping over words. But that is everything I crocheted in the past 2 weeks. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!